This Town Hall 12 base has been unbeaten in war. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and I'm back with another unbeaten base, this time focusing on Town Hall 12. This base is coming to us from Blueprint 101. You can see the details right here if you want to go check out their bases. The link is in the description of this video. But what we have for you guys today are 4 different types of strategies coming in and failing against this base. What I'm going to do is show you the wall. I'm going to show you all the traps in case you want to go build this one because you're a classic Clash of Clans player. But if you are someone that is a new school, new age clasher, the base link is going to be in the description of this video for your building pleasure. But as I always say, make sure you switch up the traps because this base is now one of the internet, which anyone can see, and you don't want people knowing your traps. You want to snooker people, not get snookered. And as you can see, this attack right here is the hybrid coming in with 12 hogs, 12 miners behind that queen charge. The strategy is always narrow down the base, then send the hybrid through the other part. But why did this strategy fail? Why didn't this strong new meta attack strategy actually work against this base? And well, that's what we're kind of going to be figuring out in this video. So we see the king coming in, setting the funnel. I mean, honestly, things are looking pretty good so far. The sweeper is pushing back those healers, but the queen should be able to take out that multi-target inferno. Remember, at Town Hall 12, we have to deal with that Giga Tesla. Now look at the ice golem. 2 ice golem, 1 baby dragon are used in the defending clan castle, and that is very important. Those ice golem were severely going to slow down that queen charge, and the baby dragon is going to rain down heavily on her. But the queen did take out the inferno. Here we go, hog riders and miners charging in. There's only 65% of the base was taken down, which means there's only like 35% left. Why can't they get through? The queen charge does finally go down. The sweeper was pushing back those healers, and the queen couldn't take the heat. The grand warden is with the hogs, the grand warden is with the miners, and they're now encountering that town hall with a heal spell. Why will they die? Are they going to die because of the Giga Bomb? It looks like a bunch of those hog riders did, but there are still miners. There are still some hogs left as well, to be honest with you. But the Inferno Tower in the end is slowing things down. Being protected by that mortar and archer tower as well was enough to shut down the final portion of this attack. But you know who else was there guarding? The king. The enemy king was there protecting the final compartment. The base stood, attack 1. So the hybrid didn't work the first time around, but it came close. It came down to that final compartment. So what attackers will often do is come in with a similar strategy and modify it a bit. Now check this out. Coming in with that blimp, dropping it right here, rage spelling and trying to clear out that compartment. Basically, we're seeing a funneling technique being done. Also popping out that tornado trap, exposing that trap placement. Again, the clan castle lore happened earlier this time around. The 2 ice golem and that baby dragon. Now, like I said, guys, these are happening in real-time wars against real clans. These aren't just being tested in these attacks. So attackers are going to be doing different things because they are different people. It's not going to be the same attacker over and over. Ice golem coming in to tank for that queen. And check this out. This hybrid has no healers, so it's not a true hybrid. It's going to be a Sui king and queen hybrid attack, which is definitely something different. And it's coming through here. Looks like it's coming through in 2 times speed. And we're going to see if these hog riders are able to take down some stuff. It's actually kind of cool seeing them come through so fast, but they are coming through, smashing the base, getting stuck but healed up in that compartment. But here they go, dealing with that town hall. Will they be able to get it down? And they do, but the Giga Bomb looks like it's going to beat up on a few of those troops. And there we are. Looks like things are dying as we get towards the tail end of the base. Couple of miners are left, but they're dealing with the Expo with the cannon, and there was not enough fuel left in that tank. And next up, we're coming in through the skies. We're talking about a Lalo attack strategy, a Sui Lalo at that. We're going to get some value out of the king and the queen. And notice this, the blimp is again coming in on that compartment, trying to take down the eagle artillery early in on the attack. Blimp comes down and should clear that compartment. Looks like it's a Yeti bomb coming on out, again luring that clan castle. So to be honest, that is probably the best way to start this attack, to clear out that defense. But things have not been successful from that point on. Now we have the Sui heroes, suicide heroes, which means they're going to get their objective taken care of, and then the attack, that portion of the attack, is going to be done. Queen needs to deal with that baby dragon, and quickly. King is going to run himself around the base, and the queen does deal with that baby D. Now she's going to be stalled in time by those two ice golem, which is a key component to this defense, keeping that queen down, not allowing her to get too much value. Notice the 4 air defenses in this base are centered inside of the base. Now it is symmetrical, but they are centered and they're a little bit harder to get to than if they were towards the outside of the base. We have 3 lava hounds coming into this base right now with balloons all behind. And if you look at the composition, there are 2 rage spells, 2 skelly spells, and 2 freeze, and of course that 1 heal. I feel that at Town Hall 12, you can actually get away with using a heal spell for those balloons, where at Town Hall 13, the scatter shots do not allow for that. You won't be able to heal your balloons up late in the attack, so it's better to bring either 2 haste or 1 extra rage, or maybe a freeze for the scatter. But here come the loons. They're pathing around. Will they path towards the town hall? The heal spell's being used. It's going to heal them through that multi, but the problem here is the enemy queen still stands. She was not taken down. The Grand Warden's Eternal Tomb ability has been used and is going to help these balloons get through the rest. And as we see right now in double time, it looks like this is going to be a 1-star fail. 87% 1-star, unable to take down the town hall. And as I always say, what attack strategy would you use to triple this base? Let me know down in the comments below. And guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, now is a great time to do it, because you are here this late into the video. Make sure you sub, make sure you ring the bell, and it looks like the clan that's doing these attacks really likes the hybrid, although the hybrid has been unsuccessful at taking down this base. So like I said a moment ago, what strategy would you use? What at Town Hall 12? Do you think a P.E.K.K.A. Smash could take down this base? I think it could be difficult. This is an extremely strong base, withstanding the entire war, plus more wars on top of that. So definitely put to the test. Queen is going to deal with that CC on the outside of the base and then move her way around. Remember, we have the hogs and we have the miners on the back end. Looks like the queen spared her ability. She is still up, and that was actually pretty clutch by that queen. So the queen's ability still intact. Heroes are still ready to go. And notice the attacks. They are max level attacks. We are not looking at low level attacks here against this base. So something that people have done in the past is they will build this base or copy this base, and their base will be very low level. Maybe a rushed Town Hall 12 or like a 10 Town Hall 10 defenses. And then they'll hit me up and they'll say, well, the base was 3-starred. Well, first of all, there's a few things that are worth noting. First of all, any base can be 3-starred. If hit perfectly with the right troops in the right spots at the right times, a base can be 3-starred. Nothing is unbeatable. This base has been unbeaten, which means it has not been able to be figured out yet. It is still a very strong base. But if you don't have a max level base, if your base is even rushed or low level, or your heroes defending are low levels, and you're trying to be, and you're being attacked by higher level Town Hall 12s, it's going to be hard to defend because your base is a low level. I'm assuming that the attack coming in at your base is the same as your base level. If you're being attacked by a Town Hall 13, they should be able to take down your base. If you're being attacked by a max 12 and you are a rush 12, your base is probably going to go down. It's all relevant. You need to keep that in mind when you're building this base and when you're trying to see how strong it actually is. But the hybrid is coming through. The miners and hogs are invincible on the town hall. It looks like they're going to take it down this time. Why does this one fail? We are soon going to see. The queen, she's still up. 83% 2-star thus far, but the enemy king is there, and is that going to be the downfall? We have a mortar, and we have the king. Is the mortar going to be continuously raining down on those troops? It is, and look at that right there. The king ties up the mortar, multi-target inferno, taking down the rest of things, and we're looking like this one is going to be a time fail, not able to pull in the triple because of the clock. And they aren't done yet because there is one more attempt at the hybrid. They said we could do this. We could take it down with hybrid. Little did they know they were not going to be able to take it down with the hybrid because they will fail yet again. Another variation of the same strategy. Now, what I would have loved to have seen is them try and hit this base with a Yeti Smash or a P.E.K.K.A. Bobat or something like that. But unfortunately, that was not the case inside of the wars where this base was done. So let me know down below, how are you going to hit this base, and what is your base level? Are you a rush Town Hall 12? Is your Town Hall 12 max level? And if it is, why haven't you gone to Town Hall 13? That's a very valid question. Now, if you guys know my channel, you know that I probably have about 2 unbeaten videos per week for you from Town Hall 8 all the way to Town Hall 13, with a pretty heavy focus on Town Halls 9 and 10. A little bit more on Town Hall 11 as well. It seems like that's where you guys want to see the most bases. If you want to see particular bases, certain types of bases, maybe a ring-based design or an anti-3-star based design, or one that could protect your loot when you're farming, let me know in the comment section, and I could ask these companies that I work with for those particular kinds of bases. We could test them out, build them, and then we could bring them to you guys. But like I said, the links are in the description if you want to check out these bases. Come on through and get in touch. I think it's their Patreon link. I think I'll also link their Twitter as well. But as always, I link everything in the description. That does not change, so come on through. But guys, we're out of here for today. This base stands again. It's unbeaten Town Hall 12. It's been a while since we brought you a Town Hall 12. Hey, season pass, gems, in-game deals. When you purchase them, remember to use code ECHO. Guys, I remind you this so often because every 7 days that code goes away and you need to re-put it into your game. I forget sometimes myself, and I don't want you guys to. It directly supports me right here on YouTube. But like I said, we're out of here for today. Make sure you check out this video before you go, and I want you guys to all remember to be safe and be good.